Welcome to day 41, I think. Yesterday was day 40, and I left my camera inside my electronics bag, and it was raining all day long, so I was too lazy to pull it out. It was mostly just a road walk, so there was nothing significant to see. Also, welcome to Yellowstone. I just crossed the border not even a second ago, and soon enough, I will be in Wyoming. Hello. I just passed the big tramway and I had to say hi to them. So we're gonna cross into Wyoming very soon. Yay, new state. Yay, Pacific Crest Trail. So now it's just me and Waterboy, because yesterday I left Blue at the Satali Resort. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Near Robin's Roost on the Maxon alternate. And he's going to go down and meet his partner in Utah, where he's from. And then Slider decided she would like to do some hiking by herself. So she's gonna go do the CDT red line, and me and Waterboy are gonna do the Tetons Crest Trail. So we're all kind of split up now, which is fine. I'm excited for everyone in their own adventures and hope everything works out for them. We stayed at the Satali Resort yesterday and last night, and it was awesome because when hotels were too expensive, it was like $300+. So we instead, one moment, which way do I go? It was a great deal because it was $9 between the three of us, and I got to go to the pool and stay in the hot tub, which is awesome when your legs are tired. And then I showered, and then we did some laundry in the hotel, and I charged all my stuff, and then I headed out the next morning, or went to West Yellowstone to get my stuff, and I got a new ukulele string, so now I could play my ukulele again, because my A string was broken for a long time. So yes, ukulele, you're back. And I got my resupply. Sweet Treat sent me this resupply this time, and she likes to make fun of me. I don't know why. She just loves the way I say cashews. So she sent me a little, like, I guess like a Barbie doll high heel with some cash in it, and she put it in with the cashews, so it's a cash shoe. And she also sent me some homemade pickles. Tasty. I'm gonna eat them all today. We're gonna go to Old Faithful today, which I'm excited because I've never been to Old Faithful. This is my first time in Yellowstone. Dry out all of our stuff because it rained all of yesterday on our hike. Yummy. Yes! I'm at Wyoming. First steps in Wyoming. Woo! New states, 2 to go. Well, that's gross. Look, it's a dead bird that's been munched on. Made it to the hot springs, or geysers things. Photo op. Go to safety, my friend. Waterboy is a hero. Today he saved one fuzzy caterpillar. Champion of the day. This is hot. Yeah, it is. Does that say ratchet? Oh, rocket. Yay, ice cream from Yellowstone. Woohoo! What? Old Faithful animal. Just being hiker trash at Yellowstone National Park. Got all of our stuff laid out outside the gas station / general store. We just left Old Faithful Lodge area a few minutes ago, and it was really cool to see all the geysers and heat pools. I don't know what they're called. You get what I'm saying. But there were just so many people, which doesn't shock me because I went on a road trip before I went on this hike and it was so packed. Everyone is out and about and enjoying the outside, which is great. It's just overwhelming for thru hikers when we go from no one to hundreds and hundreds of people. I was able to see the Old Faithful bubble and shoot a little bit, but I didn't go very high. And after that, we went and got ice cream and things to settle down, and rugs, and Stir Crazy came up. Well, Stir Crazy was walking with us at that point. And we just chatted a little bit before we split up, because I won't see them until I get back on the CDT, because they're following the CDT, and I'm going to the Tetons starting today. Starting that reroute. Apparently there's lots of waterfalls, so I'm really excited. Woo-hoo! Well, we're now at the beach something, river something trail, and we're going this way. Here are the giant Albanese gummy bear flowers. Well, gummy flowers that Sweet Treats sent me. Oh yeah. Like one of them is like 5 gummy bears. And she also sent me some delicious backpacking meals, so thank you, Sweet Treats, for spoiling me. I already ate all the pickles you made for me, the homemade pickles. Send me more. Welcome to day 42. So many days been out here. I have now exited the CDT, and we're hiking. We should exit Yellowstone National Park this afternoon and be not in the Tetons, but a national forest near the Tetons, so we don't need a permit, as the permitting office said, since we're hiking the CDT. So as long as we don't camp in Teton National Forest, we don't need a permit, which is fine because the Pacific Crest Trail like crests the Teton National Park and the other national forest. Today's plan is to do like 25-ish or however much it is to get out of Yellowstone, and in a couple miles there's Mr. Bubble's hot springs, which is gonna be awesome because it's cold right now. So I'm gonna go soak my legs in some toasty water. This is Twister Falls. This is great, but it's also searing my skin off. What? Welcome to Mr. Bubble's Hot Springs. Goodbye, Mr. Bubbly Hot Springs. You were very magical. Oh, we made a friend named Heaven. He's down there right now. He's probably gonna stay and enjoy the hot springs even more. Oh, that was so nice for my legs and my muscles. We stood there for I sat in the water for like a good, I don't know, hour or more. Bush. Yummy huckleberries. Oh, so tasty. Look at this beautiful river. Ah! Those are the noises that Waterboy makes when he's walking through beautiful things. No, it's cold. This is the biggest creek crossing, river crossing really, that I've had to do at this point. Look, the sun's coming down. I'm almost to camp. I hope it doesn't get deeper than this. Since we moseyed a lot this morning and ate a lot of huckleberries and thimbleberries and raspberries and every berry you can imagine that's out here, Ooh, my glasses are all askew. And we got like 12 miles done by 2, which is embarrassing, but we were having a great time, so it didn't matter. So I didn't really stop for a lunch break. I've been hiking so I could get to camp on time, and it's gonna be probably about 10-15 more minutes before I get to camp. So Waterboy will probably be 30 minutes to an hour behind me, because I assume he stopped for a long break. But he might have started hiking when the rangers caught up to him, because they asked me for my permit, but I'm on his permit, so they went on to find him to check our permits. And I haven't seen them since, so I guess it was fine. Welcome to day 43. I got to camp last night around 8:30-ish, and exited Yellowstone yesterday. Met some rangers on some very large horses, which was scary, and then they found Waterboy because he had our permits, and they apparently surrounded him with their horses. So that was fun. And he came in shortly after I did, like maybe 15-20 minutes later. And now today we are doing this road walk on grassy lake reservoir road, or whatever it's called, because we camped up that reservoir, to get to the turn off to another road where we're going to hitch into a very small village and get some snacks for the next 4 or 3.5 days, the Tetons, and then we'll be in Jackson. And we'll be on the Tetons today. Woo-hoo! Those socks don't go as high as my other ones now. You can see my lovely tan. We just got back from coming from Flagstaff Lodge and getting some extra snacks for this next section, and no one would pick us up, but then a Jeep drove by and Waterboy was flirting his way into getting the hitch over there, and they were very hesitant about letting us give them a hitch, or giving us a hitch. So Waterboy said, well, just straddle the back of your car. So we stood on their bumper, and there was no like anything to grab onto on top of their car. It just held on for dear life. And it was quite terrifying. And we both almost fell off a couple times. But we saved 2 miles of road walk that isn't a part of our trail. So, woo! Here we are, entering the Grand Tetons. Look, we got some bear claws on this tree. That's very comforting. So many thimbleberry plants. These bushes right here are huckleberry bushes. Mmm, yummy. Well, Waterboy and I got separated, but according to the map, I'm on trail. Oh, look how deep this goes. Yeah, I'm not walking across that creek. Trail no longer exists. Now we just have to make up where we're going. I don't feel like that's the right way to go. Well, that was an adventure. The trail, or the path we were following, is still bushwhacking, and we decided to see if this was a trail up here that was marked. And it is! Thank goodness. That was not fun. We're either going up to the top of that mountain, this mountain, or that mountain behind this mountain. We did not plan our hike very well. Now we're on top of this pass really high up, and it's lightning very close to us, so we're hiding in these tiny ass trees hoping that we don't get struck. Hopefully this pass is over very fast. Ah! Welcome to day 44, maybe. I'm not really sure because I haven't checked my phone. We camped right here last night, and we got stuck on top of that mountain in a storm, and it was terrifying, and the wind was blowing really hard and lightning was shooting near us, and it went away after like 45 minutes. And so we decided to eat dinner there because it was going to be dark by the time we reached camp and didn't want food smells near camp and we were hungry. And then another storm rolled in, so we got stuck there even longer. And the second one was even more scary. So then we had to bushwhack down the mountain to get to the Pacific Crest Trail. And we couldn't find the trail and it was sketchy and we were sliding and my foot hurt. And we finally found the trail and just decided to plop down over there. And then our storm rolled in. And then a storm rolled in this morning and another one. And there's one coming this afternoon. Or like in a couple hours. So we're just gonna go down into the valley and take a Neuro day and hike out tomorrow. Because in order to, we didn't get Teton permits, we had to camp outside the park. And in order to do that, we'd have to hike 20 miles today, which is not happening because we would be on the ridgeline in the storm, which is not going to happen again. Yay, Neuro day. Got to the lake that we wanted to camp at last night, and there was a bunch of people there, so we went over to chit chat with them. It's like calm the nerves after all that fun last night. And they offered to cook us breakfast, so we got sausage and English muffins and eggs, and we chit chatted and looked for mushrooms. Wow, that was fun. So now we are trying to hike as far as we can get today until it starts storming. So we're either gonna go like 4 or 5 miles, or we're gonna go over the pass. We shall see what ends up happening, because who knows when the next storm is coming in. The afternoon storms are starting to roll in. Here we go again!
It's now hailing. Luckily this time was smart enough to stop in the valley and wait for the storm to pass. I'm in my tent, about to make some dinner at 1 o'clock. It got so dark out. Goodbye, sun.
Welcome to day 45. Still in the Tetons. We only did 8 miles yesterday because the storm came in and we would have been walking up this ridge line. It was pretty scary from in the valley, so I'm glad we stopped and we decided just to stay there. I finished Harry Potter. Now I'm moving on to a new audiobook, and it's supposed to be blue skies and sunshine for the rest of the Tetons. Yes! Beautiful views! This begins, go away bug. This begins the bushwhacking section where I have to get around. You can't really see it, that mountain right there. I'm going to go around the south side of it and then walk down the plateau into the lake. I don't know where in the world water boy. Oh, he's right there. Perfect. Wow, 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 wow. Hey Mom, remember when I tell you all those scary things that I do? Well, we have to make it down to that pond somehow. And we're on top of this ridgeline. Look at that drop. Ooh, that view. Here we go, walking on this ridge. And Water Boy's just sitting on about to give me a heart attack that falls right to that lake. Look at that drop. Don't slip, don't slip, don't slip, don't slip. Don't throw snow at me while I'm walking. No! Oh my gosh. Waterboy's trying to kill me. If you kill me and I fall, you can't use my filter anymore. This is the slope I'm walking down. Absolutely no trail. Gotta get down to that lake. There's Waterboy up there. Going a different way. Woo! Gnarly! Adventure! Not 100% sure where we came down from, but I think we came down from right in there and walked all the way down here. Wow! Ah! Waterboy must be mad at me or something because he just air sprayed me in the face.
I'm sorry.
Luckily, it wasn't very much. Otherwise, that would not have ended well. I'm just crying under my glasses. It's fine.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, and I got because my arm was here.
I saw some dogs earlier.
Tomorrow's our last day in the Tetons, and we would like tomorrow to be shorter than it is, so we're going to do 5 more miles today. It's probably going to be dark when I get to camp. And camp at Fox Creek Pass, which is right outside of the Tetons, because we don't have permits, so we have to camp outside of the park boundaries. And yeah, that's the goal. Right now it's absolutely beautiful. Sun's going down, beautiful views on a ridge, not a cloud in the sky. So lucky to be out here. Welcome to day 46. I got into camp at like 10 o'clock, 10:30ish. And I accidentally set up my tent on a slope, so that was fun. And then I went to sleep and woke up and heard a pack of coyotes or something singing to the night. So I got up and peed, and right when I got out of my tent, I saw 3 shooting stars, like all at once. It was wow. So I basically laid in my tent for like 30 or 40 minutes and stared at the sky watching shooting stars go by. Must have been a meteor shower or something last night. It was beautiful. We could see the Milky Way too. Lots of stars. Today we are gonna go 23 miles into Jackson and resupply. And I'm gonna consider what I'm gonna do because this next section has 45 miles of bushwhacking. I don't know how to feel about that. Well, that pond was supposed to be my last water source for the next 8 miles. Oops. love how the trails in the Tetons are either super nice, like 10-15% grade, or 40 to 50% grade. I can see it. I can see the road. Well, I guess now you can't see it, but still, it's down right there. It goes up there, but we're going down, thank goodness, because that does not look like fun to go up. Down, 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 down. Jackson, here I come.